let's get started with drawing. Yeah. Hi box of mints, welcome back to a new video. So today, I sketched a little family portrait of like an elf family. I thought, let's show my hands again and draw traditionally. This drawing, I have already done it. This intro I made after. It's not the best. I'm not too proud of it, but I still like it, so I hope you enjoy. And let's get into it.
Pastel pink in the sunset. You know I never wanna make you upset. How did I become so obsessed with this?
So, straight into line art. I did ask in the last video if you want to see me sketching. I did do it with the digital painting that comes later on because I wasn't happy with this. I was satisfied but not too happy. I haven't done a lot of traditional art like on camera, and I really get nervous that I don't go well, so that gets me down. And as you can see, I've made these elf family. I did draw them round ears, but I changed them in line art to elf ears. I noticed that like when I went there and I was like, oh my god, I just noticed it. And then we have a boy, which I would say is the youngest, was born the last. I did give them all long hair because I thought that would be really cool. And then there's the older sister. She has this moon spirit that is kind of melting, which I try to represent with her feelings that she's kind of feeling down, because as you can see in her face, she's not smiling. Then we have the mother, who has this amulet around her waist that goes down on her skirt, like dress part. I would say that's like a family thing that she got from her mother. Right beside her is her husband. First I thought maybe I could just make it like the oldest son, but then I was like, that would look like it was just of siblings. So that's the father actually. He is the only one without long hair. He's the most simple because he's way in the back and you can really see his legs. There are a few mistakes in this picture which I noticed afterwards. And as you can see, I'm using the Uhu brush markers. I think they're called Honolulu. And yeah, I don't know why I zoomed in there. And another reason why I'm not happy at all with this is that fact that I only used blues, which is not good. It looks so like one color, and then when I used a different color, which you will see in the end, it just looks a bit out of place. So I made a digital painting. And the hair, I love the hair. This color, I think it's pastel violet or pastel rose, I think. It looks so cool. You can see I have these two sheets right beside me with all the colors. I swatched them. They actually came with it, so I'm really thankful for that. Yeah, I gave the mother and the son these very translucent sleeves, which I really love. I actually added them in the digital painting too. Yeah, let's talk a bit about these spirits that are there. I kind of represented them as like they're connected to the moon. And yeah, I think I'm actually already done with this. This is a very fast drawing. So yeah, I outlined it all with a white so you can kind of differentiate. That was not English. Well, yeah, as you can see. Then I sign it, and here is the finished product, which looks really cool. Well, not really cool. I'm not happy with it, but it's still a drawing. So yeah. So here I'm going in with the digital drawing actually. Here I decided to show the sketching process, that you can see how I draw the whole piece. And hold on a second, I need to hydrate, I'm thirsty. Yum yum yum. So here I made the sun. Just, I don't think I gave him too long hair, or I think just short hair, like dancing with the moon spirits, having a lot of fun. Yeah, and I really like how like his clothing came out, like how they flow. I'm really happy with this. I've really come into the style of not drawing line art, which is, in my opinion, looks really cool, like a painting, just digitally. And yes, I do use Krita, if anyone wonders. It really is good, in my opinion, and it's free, so your boy, he doesn't have a lot of coins. Yeah, I'm saying a lot of in my videos. I've noticed I need to stop doing that. So here he is, just sketching. I don't really have anything to say to this, except it just looks better. I'll pop in the background, I guess. Oh, before I continue, like put music or something. I noticed I draw so slowly when I was editing this. Oh my god, I was like, damn, I draw slowly. Yeah. Well, actually, now I have a topic I can talk about. Surprise. I need to stop saying this is how I draw. So digitally, I block out the color I want, and then I add shading. Sometimes I block out all the colors, but right now I'm shading. I'm using the digital brush, I guess. It's just that brush on the very top. And then I use the Q-tip brush to blend everything out. Not every shadow is blended out, which in my previous paintings are wrong. I need to practice my shadows. But yeah, so here I try to make them more sharp, because if you look outside when the sun is out, and you look at a house or something and they have a balcony, the shadow is very sharp. It doesn't fade out. Yeah, so I gave it a lot of highlight because the light sources actually come from all around him. I even add another big moon spirit right beside his face because he was looking the wrong way. So that also gives light. So I was struggling with light sources, which I didn't study art yet, and in art lessons we just do stuff like drawing some weird signs. I'm not gonna go deeper into that theme. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm blending out. I go later, I think, again into the hair, trying to do it again, but it just came out the same. Here I go in with the, how would you call this? I don't know, the clothing, which I'm pretty satisfied with. The shading and the dimension in it, I really like it personally. And I know a lot of artists use clipping masks. I usually don't, because I think it's a bit, well, it's useful, but I personally don't need it, because you can just lock the layer, so you can only draw on on the part you already drew on. I need to stop saying that. So yeah, here I go in. A trick, if you want to put something on over a drawing and you don't have a clipping mask, the layer where you draw on the thing on top, you just make it a bit more transparent so you can see what's under it, and then you can erase it, and there you go. And then you can make it fully opaque again, lock the layer, and bam boom bada boom bam. That was not English or anything. I shaded out the bottom part a lot because I was like, light would hit the floor and then come back. But after I drew the background, that was not the case. You'll see it looks like he's the light in a dark hole, which, damn, he is very confident in my opinion. Like, he be flying, he be dancing with the spirits, he be having a time of his life. When I went closer into like all the drawings in everything I painted, I noticed there are like these little holes in it, which, you know, I'm mad. I'm a very like picky person, which makes me not really picky, but yeah, Yeah. hmm English. So I don't really know what I should be talking about in these voiceovers. I just continue talking. Let me know if you have any questions. Maybe I can just answer questions every video you have for me. I can even do a few tips and tricks. I think we are actually coming to the finish line almost, so I'm just gonna let some music play and I'll pop in later. Oh yeah, and also before this ends, I love how these spirits came out. They look like this liquid gold thing. I really love it. So here's the finished product. I hope you like it, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, Minties, and stay fresh.